Gotta start the day off right somehow, right? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the culinary cult. And today we're gonna be making eggs Benedict from scratch. Show you how to make hollandaise using a double boiler. It's pretty easy. It really isn't that hard. You just kind of have to watch it. It's gonna take a little bit of effort, but I promise you can do it. Top of that, show you how to make some country milk biscuits. That's right, that little English muffin that I know you guys put on your eggs Benny. Where do we have them here? Where are they? Those little store-bought English muffins that you use, that you put on your homemade eggs bennies. Get those out of here. We're not about that. We're chefs here, okay? We cook. So we're making some country buttermilk biscuits to go with this because I think it'll go really well with the hollandaise. I've never actually tried it, so we're gonna do it, a little experiment together. Let's get into it.
So to make eggs benny, we need to start by making our biscuits. Start by pouring 2 cups of flour into a bowl. Now add 4 teaspoons of baking powder and then proceed to waste 45 seconds of your life trying to open a baking soda box that's harder to open than the unopened pickle jar sitting in your fridge. After that endeavorous event, add a 4th teaspoon of baking soda. Now, is that a 4th teaspoon? No, a little less. No, actually a little more. No, and there you go. All right. Add a tablespoon of salt, mix to combine, then add 2 tablespoons of chilled and cubed butter along with 2 tablespoons of, but god damn it, why can't I open this second thing today? I have a video to make, dang it. As I was saying, with your 2 tablespoons of shortening added to the mix, go ahead and use your hands to break the butter and shortening up into small pieces. After ferociously attacking your flour and fat mixture, create a well in the center of the mix and pour in 1 cup of chilled buttermilk. Now bring out your inner stand mixer and mix this mixture until it forms a sticky but cohesive dough. Turn the dough out onto a well-floured work surface. Flatten the dough out, then fold the dough onto itself. Repeat this process 4 to 5 times before rolling the dough out into a 1-inch thick round and cutting the dough with a dough cutter. Or if you don't have a dough cutter, a Crisco lid or a lid of something, just anything you have laying around will do just fine. Place the cut biscuits onto a baking tray. Once you cut the dough, you can reform and roll it to get more biscuits. Just know that these reformed biscuits may not have as good of a texture due to the dough getting overworked. They'll still be awesome, just not quite as awesome. Once all of your biscuits are cut, place them in a 450 Fahrenheit oven for 15 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. While the biscuits are cooking, we can start our hollandaise by melting 10 tablespoons of butter over a medium-low flame. After that, start by separating 4 egg yolks from their egg whites. The easiest and probably weirdest way to do this is to just crack the egg into your hand, letting the white slip through your fingers while you gently caress that neon ball of richness called the yolk. After separating your eggs, bring about 2 to 3 inches of water to boil over your stove. While waiting for your water to boil, place your eggs into a large bowl and consider stretching a bit. Don't want to pull something with all the whisking ahead of us. Speaking of whisking, whimsically whisk these 4 eggs together with a bit of salt, white wine vinegar, and some bright hot sauce like Cholula or Tabasco. Whisk the eggs continuously for 3 to 5 minutes or until the eggs have gained some volume and a bit more of a pale color to them. From here, place your bowl on top of your pot to form a double boiler. We are trying to use the steam to gently temper these eggs. Don't be scared to take the bowl off the heat if your eggs start to cook. Once your mix is warm, start to slowly stream in your butter while whisking like your life depends on it. If you stop whisking, you run the risk of your eggs cooking or sauce splitting, so keep this whole affair moving. Once you've streamed all your butter into your eggs, take your hollandaise off the heat and place it into a bowl for later. Add more vinegar, salt, or Tabasco to finish off if you feel it needs it.
I love coffee. So, how do you do the perfect poached egg? Well, for starters, get your water boiling, throw in some white wine vinegar, and then when you crack your egg in, crack it in, don't touch it. Don't move the water, don't move the egg, just drop it in and leave it. It'll cook, it'll form by itself, it's okay. Some people do the whirlwind technique, and while that does work, and I actually do like that technique, I want to show you why poached eggs are so easy to do. They're way easier than I think people make them out to be, is what I'm trying to say.
To perfectly poach an egg, start by boiling some water and adding about 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. Then, drop in your egg and do not touch it. If any wispy or weird bits float to the top, you can skim those off. After about 3 minutes, you should get a perfectly poached egg. To check if your egg is done, poke it. If the outside is cooked and the inside still feels loose, you're good to go. Now for everyone's favorite time, eating. To finish this dish, grab some arugula and toss it in some salt, lemon, and olive oil. Take one of your most camera-ready biscuits, pull it in half, and place on a plate. Top your golden brown biscuits with a hearty handful of arugula, then very gently place your eggs on top. Trust me when I say a broken poached egg is heartbreaking. Top the whole affair with your fluffy egg sauce and garnish with 2 uncut chives like the chef you are, and enjoy. Hey you! While you are indulging yourself in these beautiful XXX food shots, I thought I'd tell you about my Instagram, @theculinary_cult. If you want some bonus content or you just really like food pictures, you should check it out. I also release channel updates over there on when videos are coming out and things like that, so please feel free to follow. Yup. Oh. What more do you want out of brunch? I mean, come on. A poached egg, cooked to perfection, topped with the hollandaise, topped with the creamy egg yolk, topped with a country biscuit. The country biscuit complements this dish so well. That hint of extra kind of creamy, elegant flavor, that buttermilk. The arugula brings a nice crispy kind of bite, as well as a little peppery kind of change up, I guess you could say, to the flavor of this dish. Complements it very well. It's got everything you want. Fat, acid, heat. Oh my God. If you like the video, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out. If you have any tips on how to edit, maybe even help me with my shots and filming, or maybe some audio quality things, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Or maybe you just want to comment about something you might want to see me do in a future video. Either way, hope you guys have a nice one. Hope you try making this yourself, and please enjoy the rest of your week. Come back next week for another new video.